Hello, it's Paul Condon here, and today we're going to talk about them with Sam Hawksley from Lewisham Local. Have you ever had difficulty finding a toilet to use in Lewisham? Thanks to the new Lewisham Community Toilets scheme, there will be more clean, safe, accessible toilets that are open to the public at no cost during normal office opening hours. And Sam's going to tell us a little bit more about the scheme and how it's been set up and how it's going to function.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Paul. Lewisham Community Toilets is a shared initiative between Lewisham Local and commissioned by Lewisham Council as an alternative to the public toilets provision that was previously in the borough. It's a one-year pilot scheme that will be reviewed in June 2018, and it's, as Paul mentioned, it's to widen and improve the access to toilets all across the borough of Lewisham. Currently we have 54 community toilets in Lewisham, and that includes libraries, community centres, cafes, park toilets, restaurants, shops, theatres, one cinema, and even a museum.
Jolly good. So you say this is a pilot scheme, so anybody can start using it straight away. It's free to use. People don't have to make a contribution to the shop or the museum or even the station. So they can just go in and will they be challenged by members of staff? Or
No, they won't be challenged, but yes, that's entirely correct that it's a completely free scheme to use. Lots of the places that signed up were often establishments that were allowing the general public to access their toilets without cost. There is a clear window sticker on each of our establishments. It's a upside down droplet sign, which is light blue and says "We are a Lewisham Community Toilet," and it will have our Lewisham Local logo and the council's logo. So hopefully you'll see this out and about in Lewisham centres, Catford, Deptford, Downham, lots of places like that. And if you see the sticker, please go on in, speak to the owner or the manager. All of their staff should be aware of the scheme and have been briefed and will allow you to use the toilet for free.
And there's also other information on that teardrop sticker, isn't there? Whether there's disabled toilet access or baby change facilities.
Indeed, the majority of our facilities do have disabled access. And also the majority do have baby change facilities as well.
And so you say there's 53?
54 currently, 54.
And
that's gradually increasing. It is a pilot scheme which we've been developing since June last year. We now have flyers out, surgeries. There's also information available online, and we have a handy map online as well that you can find your nearest community toilet if you can access that, or if you can get someone to help you with that too. And we also have a leaflet going around with all of the different locations across the different town centres in Lewisham. So watch this space. We're always increasing the number and going out to new establishments to see if they will allow access to their toilet.
And this is to replace the automated public toilets, the super...
Yes, you may have noticed over the past 6 months, a few of those have been removed in Sydenham, in Grove Park, in Lewisham, yes indeed, thank you, Paul. And also one in Hither Green was removed. There are still 3 automated public toilets, one in Forest Hill, one in Blackheath, and one in Sydenham by the station. So they are still continuing for the time being, and this is a pilot scheme to see if it's a viable alternative to replace the public toilet provision in the borough.
Important to point out that although the public toilets, the automated toilets, were 24 hours, these are open during normal office hours, yes?
That's correct, yes. Each establishment has different opening hours. If they're a community library, for instance, or a restaurant, some may be open, or a pub, they may be open for longer into the evening. So we'd encourage you to check either online or in our information when each one is open.
So we thought we'd now give you a list of the toilets that are available in the scheme, and I think wherever you are in the borough, there should be one close to you. So first of all, in Bellingham, we've got the Green Man in Bromley Road, and we've got Forster Park in Whitefoot Lane.
In Blackheath, there's the automated public toilets on Blackheath Grove. Age Exchange Cafe in Blackheath Village, the Crown Pub, also in Blackheath Village, and also Blackheath Halls at the top of Blackheath Village.
In Brockley, we've got the Hillyfields Park Toilet.
In Catford, we have Tesco Catford on Winslade Way, Lawrence House, the council building on Catford Road, Abbotsall Road Lifestyle Centre, Meekan Restaurant on Bromley Road, and Mountsfield Park Toilet on Stainton Road.
In Deptford, we've got Festa sul Prato in Trundleys Road, the Rough and Ready Cafe in Evelyn Street, Deptford Lounge in Giffin Street, Deptford Park Toilet in Evelyn Street, and the Albany in Douglas Way.
In Downham, we have Mega Breakfast Cafe on Bromley Road and Downham Leisure Centre on Moorside Road.
In Forest Hill, we've got the Forest Hill Pools in Dartmouth Road, the Forest Hill Library right next door, still got the Forest Hill Station Automated Public Toilet outside the station, the Horniman's Museum and Gardens in London Road, and the Horniman Triangle Park opposite it on Sydenham Hill.
In Grove Park, we have Cafe Locum on Baring Road, Tesco Esso Garage, also on Baring Road, the Ringway Centre on Baring Road, Grove Park Train Station on Baring Road, Baring Hall Hotel on Baring Road, and Chimbrook Meadows Park Toilet on Amblecote Road.
In Hither Green, we've got the Hither Green Station, we've got the Corbett Community Library in Torridon Road, the Good Hope Cafe in Hither Green Lane, and Manor Park Toilet in Manor Road.
In Ladywell, we have Ladywell Fields Park Toilet and the Good Hope Cafe on Lewisham High Street.
In Lee, the Lord Northbrook Pub in Burnt Ash Road, the Manor House Library in Old Road, Sainsbury's at Lee Green, and the Manor House Gardens Park Toilet.
And in Lewisham, we have Tesco, Lewisham Library on Lewisham High Street, Lewisham Shopping Centre, the entrance on Molesworth Street, Glassmill Leisure Centre on Lone Pit Vale, and Parkside Community Centre.
In New Cross, there's this facility at the New Cross Learning in New Cross Road, the New Cross House, also in New Cross Road, and the Curzon's Cinema at Goldsmiths in Lewisham Way, and finally Sainsbury's.
And in Sydenham, we have Mayo Park Toilet on Mayo Road, the Automated Public Toilet on Sydenham Station Approach, Sydenham Wells Park Toilet on Wells Park Road.
And finally, up in Telegraph Hill, we've got the Hill Station Cafe on Kitto Road and the Telegraph Hill Park Toilet in Erlanger Road. So all of these are available to use at no cost if you should get caught short while you're out and about. I think for this to be a successful pilot scheme, we need people to make use of the facilities.
Yes, indeed. We'd really encourage any feedback as well. The way to get in contact is communitytoilets@lewishamlocal.com. So please do use the toilets. Do let us know if there are any problems. And also please do get in touch if you would like to take us up on a voluntary mystery shopper role. We're encouraging people who use the toilets to feedback and to fill in a questionnaire on their experience, on accessibility, on cleanliness and standard of the toilets, and if there's any other problems. So please do drop us an email on communitytoilets@lewishamlocal.com.
Well, thank you very much, Sam. So that scheme's already up and running, and
yes, indeed.
It's available from last week. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.